Hello and welcome. This is my buddy, my best friend, Bolt. And this is going to be our new series, Bolt's Personal Finance. So, just tune in, see if you like it, and we can go from there. Okay? Bolt is basically a dog. He doesn't really care for his own personal finances, I understand that. But all of us care for it. I do care, but he's my, as we said, best one. So let's get into that thing. So what exactly is personal finance? Let's just break it up. First part is personal. So it's something to do with your personal life. And of course the other part is the financial aspect of it. Means probably money, which effectively means could be stock, check, cash, in today's world, Bitcoin, a lot of other things. What I'm going to share is whatever knowledge I have acquired. Now, the first question could be, who are you? And why should I even listen to you? Correct? It's very simple questions, very appropriate questions. From my perspective, I'm just one of you. Basically, I really came up from nowhere, almost. Just a middle class family in India. Came over here in like US, having a dream, just like you guys. And I started investing over here since 1992. So it's almost like 30 some years. I actually invested with my bare minimum $100. And today what I have, I don't want to say exactly or boast anything. It's definitely six figures. So if I can do it, I know you can do it. Because all it needs is a discipline. All it needs is also sort of understanding the thing, processing it in your head, figuring out where is your comfort factor, and go from there. Let me tell you one thing very clearly before we start all this thing. I am coming from a background, and my background actually influences me in taking some financial decision. That's personal. You also have the same kind of background. Your background may or may not be exactly the same, and that does influence your every decisions you make. So, can we learn new things? Of course. Can we try new things? Of course. Like we are always hear this story, failures are the pillars of success, another thing. Very important. Yes, you have to make mistake, but you do not want to make the mistake in such a way that you cannot recover from there. So, how do you do that? How exactly you can basically get out of it, even if you make the mistakes, is an important aspect of it. Correct? Another thing, if you can take it, okay, I have some extra money. Let's say you are also a person, individual like me. You have just come probably over here. You have some money. You want to buy a house. You want to basically invest some money so that you can basically maybe send some money back to your near and dear ones at home. You want to basically have a good time, travel. Everything is personal finances. It depends on that thing, because how you control your bucket of all the allocated piece matters. From my perspective, again, I have basically come from nowhere and used my own learning, what I have learned over here. So, to tell you the truth, you can go to my LinkedIn profile, search my name, and you can basically find out what exactly I have. I have done my undergrad in engineering. So I thought I would be an engineer, frankly speaking. Then I joined in India and then came over here and did my MBA in finance. And that's when I basically started investing. That point onwards, I always thought if I do not get a corporate job for various reasons, I will invest myself and learn or use whatever knowledge I have acquired over a period of time. That's basically the goal I basically maintained. Now, there are different in personal finances. Let's say you have $100 with you, or 100 rupees if you are in India, or $100 of any currency you have. What you really want to do, I'm just giving a simple thing. My kid basically, let's say, have $100. They want to say, Daddy, how will I basically make more money? Well, you have to be very cautious about how to make money because there are different ways to do it. That $100, you can put it in bank. In bank will probably give you in US hardly 1% or 2% interest, even in today's world. You can put it in CD, that may give you 3% or 4% interest. You can put it in like a stock market. It may give you it may give you a negative return, it may give you a positive return. All depends on which stock you are doing in, whether you are doing it in ETF, whether you are doing it in mutual fund, whether you are doing it in other kind of instruments. So it all matters. Or you can basically put the money in Bitcoin too. Now, one thing always you remember in this investing world, which we will get into slowly in different series, is a simple word: buy low, sell high. It's a very easy word. It's only 4 words. Everybody tells you that thing. But the question is when to buy, when to sell. The key point over here is the timing of it. The timing matters. So when a particular thing going up and down and up and down, which you always see in the market, stock market chart or something, whether you are buying here and selling it here, you are making money. Whether you are buying it here and selling it here, you are losing money. Whether you are again going from here and here, you are hardly making much money. All depends on this factor, time. The time matters. The basic principle is still the same: buy low, sell high. But now the question is, which one will you do and why will you do? It depends on your risk factor or how much risk you can take in your life. I've heard so many stories that, oh, I put the money over there and I lost the whole thing. I've seen many people said, oh, I'm getting practically nothing. You will see the spectrum of all. If you get into anybody's finance related stuff, you will hear the story from all over in 180-degree thing. Making money all the way to nothing. Now, what exactly you really need to understand, what level of risk you have to take. Now, first thing, you have zero risk tolerance, meaning you do not want to take any risk. What's the option? Put the money in your bank. So if you put the money in the bank, doing nothing, like in a savings bank, what you are going to expect is probably like maybe 1 to 1.5% in present market. It also varies based on like Fed interest rate and other kind of thing. If you have to a little bit more, you probably want to do it on a CD or in India what is called fixed deposit, maybe based on the terms of the thing. If you're doing a like 1 year one or something, here it would be maybe like 3 to 4% right now. In India it could be like 6 to 7% right now. So again, these are the type of things you can do. Now, the other option is you can put the money in the stock market, but in the stock market, which one do you want to do? One is basically you can put the money in ETF, where we will get into this thing later. Expense ratio is very low. Why is it important? You will hear in the subsequent videos. We can put an ETF like QQQ, SPY, DIA, those type of things. You can put the money in some kind of a mutual fund too. Mutual fund also, there are different kinds of mutual fund, but they have a higher expense ratio. Sometimes they give better returns, sometimes they give you lower return. Now, also you can do stocks, like let's say you do it, IBM. Right now, let's say I invested in NVIDIA. Why? Because market trends like that. Or you can go to Tesla, correct? But the risk factor actually goes up over here, and that's why the return is a questionable thing at this level. This is confirmed, this is less confirmed, this is a little less confirmed, and this is a questionable thing. Okay? This is your basic level of personal finances you can go by. Now, what are the other ways actually we will get each and every aspect of it in details in subsequent videos. So keep watching, subscribe to us, and make sure like we actually give you the good, give us also a feedback what you want to know in the comments or chat section. We will definitely make sure each and every comment is read and answered. And also other thing is what you like to see in this thing. If I have the knowledge, I will be more than happy to share with you. We have a typical goal of making the videos 10 to 15 minutes. Just do not want to badger you or basically make it boring for you. So try to give us your feedback whether you like it or not. Till then, till the next video comes, keep watching, and I want to see you again on the next one. Thank you.